Grip tape. It sure is grippy. Grip tape. What's up with that? Grip tape, more like don't slip tape. I've spent like the last solid 30 minutes trying to come up with a creative intro for this. It's just grip tape, y'all. I don't know, I can't think of anything clever about it. Let's just start the dang thing. Grip tape is essential to your skateboard setup because if you don't have it, you're gonna be slipping and sliding all around. And last time I checked, this isn't my 5-year-old cousin's birthday party. I'm very bad at jokes today. Grip tape is fairly easy to apply, and even if you mess it up, it's pretty easy to fix those mistakes. So today I'm gonna show you the easiest way to apply grip tape to your skateboard so that you can get your new setup all ready to go and get outside as soon as possible. But before we jump into that, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already, it really helps out the channel. So like I said, this is gonna be quick and easy, so let's not waste any more time in this introduction, and let me show you how to put grip tape on your skateboard. There's not a lot you need to get your grip tape on your skateboard deck, but these items are gonna make your life a heck of a lot easier. First, of course, you're gonna need some grip tape. Now, sometimes if you order a skateboard deck online, it comes with free grip tape, but if you're looking for a quick recommendation, may I suggest this beautiful Dino Nuggets grip tape? The link is in my description if you're looking to buy it. Second, you're gonna need either a razor blade or... That was so dumb. I personally like using a box cutter because I feel like it's a little bit more stable and it makes me feel like I'm not gonna accidentally slice my fingers off, which is like a top 5 fear of mine. Also, I'm saying this for legal reasons, but if you're under 18, please get a parent to help you with any future steps that require the blade. Just trying to cover my butt here. Getting sued is also a top 5 fear of mine. Finally, you're gonna need some kind of tool. This can be a skate tool, a screwdriver. Pretty much you just need some kind of object with a metal straight edge. And that's all you're gonna need. So now we can get started. So now that you have everything you need, it's time to apply this bad boy onto your skateboard deck. Step 1, you're gonna lay your skateboard on some kind of flat surface and remove any plastic wrapping that's on the skateboard deck. I'd also recommend doing this with just a skateboard deck, so if you have trucks or wheels on your board, take those off. It's gonna make your life way harder than it needs to be. Step 2 is to figure out how you want your grip tape to look. Basically meaning if you have a graphic on your grip tape, make sure the bottom of the graphic is gonna be on the tail end of the skateboard deck. If you're not sure which side is the tail end of the board, see if there's a logo on the top of the skateboard deck. That logo is usually closer to the tail end of the board. Another way to check which side of the board is the front and back is to just simply look at the nose and tail of the skateboard. The nose of the board is gonna be steeper. That's gonna be the front of the skateboard deck. And of course, the most obvious way to check is that if your board has a graphic on it, the top of the graphic is always gonna be on the nose end. Step 3, once you get that grip tape the correct way you want to apply it, it's time to peel that bad boy and slap it on down on top of your deck. If your grip tape does have a graphic on it, try to make it as straight as possible, but you know, that's the cool thing about skateboarding. If you don't want it to be straight as possible, you do you. Make sure you press down really hard across the entire skateboard to make sure there are no snags or bubbles on the grip tape. But don't worry, if you do end up with a couple of bubbles on your grip tape, you can easily pop those with your razor blade, and guess what? Nobody's gonna know. Unless you tell them, but why would you do that? Step 4, now that you have your grip tape on your board, it's time to cut it out and size it to your deck. This is gonna be when your handy dandy tool or metal object is gonna really help you out. Use your metal object to trace an outline of your skateboard. The easiest way to do this is to push really hard with your metal object on the edge of the board and swiftly move across the board. Repeat this process until you've made it all the way around your skateboard deck. Sometimes, depending on the tool that you're using or your grip tape, you may have to go around it a couple of times. If you've done everything correctly, you should see a bright white outline of your skateboard deck shape. Again, depending on what grip tape you're using, it may be slightly harder to see. Step 5, once you have that outline of your skateboard shape, it's time to cut it out. Pick a side of the skateboard deck and use your blade to cut down to the edge of the skateboard. Now, just follow the white outline we created with your razor blade. I recommend pushing slightly against the edge of your board. This will help make it a nice, clean cutout. Again, please be careful with that razor blade or knife, and if you're not comfortable using it, get someone who is comfortable using it. Again, if you've done everything correct so far, it should be fairly easy to cut out your skateboard deck. Step 6, and there you go. You now have your grip tape on your skateboard, but I recommend using that razor blade or knife to do a little bit more detail work. And what I mean by that is use that razor blade to go around the edge of your skateboard to get any grip tape pieces that are sticking out weird or stuck to the edge of the skateboard deck. Now you're all set, you can put the rest of your setup together and go outside and start... Apparently that means shredding or something. Ow. So that's how you apply grip tape to your skateboard, but I want to take this time to go into a few different additional tricks and tips you can do to make your grip tape more customizable. First, if you want to draw your own graphic on top of your grip tape, I'd recommend picking up some paint pens. I'd recommend using these paint pens. I've used them in the past and they're great because you are allowed to just draw whatever you want on your grip tape and you don't really lose any of that grippiness of your grip tape. I've used these paint pens in the past to draw small little logos on my skateboard deck, but also I suck at drawing, so if you want to see some real inspiration, I'd recommend checking out Gripless on Instagram. I have absolutely no connection to them, but I've seen their work on Instagram and I'm in love with it. That Instagram actually uses the same exact paint pens I was just talking about, so if you want some real inspiration, check out their Instagram. Another way to add a little spice to your grip tape game is to expose the logo of the skateboard brand that's on top of the skateboard deck. This is fairly easy to accomplish. When you're lining up your grip tape, mark where you want to cut out a line and then just follow the process that was done earlier in this video. Here's how it should look when it's all said and done, but please do better than me and make sure that the lines you cut out are actually straight. Applying grip tape is a fairly easy process, and once you've done it a couple times, you're gonna be a pro at it. In fact, I personally love applying grip tape. I don't know why, it's kind of like one of those weird, soothing, satisfying videos. It's just kind of relaxing to me. But don't get me wrong, the first couple times I did it on my own, I was a little stressed out, so I can understand where you may be coming from, but don't worry, you got it. I wouldn't be too worried about it though. It's pretty hard to butcher your own grip tape while you're applying it. Just take your time, relax, and double check your work. Again, if you enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, please hit that like button down below. It really helps the channel grow. And subscribe if you haven't for more skateboard videos like this. Finally, I want to end with a quick plug about my online skate shop. The Dino Nuggets grip tape I used in this video is available on this online skate shop, as well as a beautiful anime girl with a glizzy skateboard deck. I'd recommend checking both those babies out. Thanks again for watching this video, and as always, have fun, good luck, and keep shredding the gnar.